Hey guys, what's good? Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Football Manager 2021 Snowflake is at the wheel. And so far, it's spinning well most of the time, at least in the Premier League. Can't really complain. We are in a bit of trouble in the Champions League, though, which was the main basis of the last episode. We lost 2-1 away to Real Madrid, unfortunately. Benzema scoring a header. Sergio Ramos scoring a penalty. We managed to pull one back in the last minute. Bruno Fernandes with the free kick, and Harry Maguire just tapping it at the back post. I think that's his first goal for the club. His first goal this season. He's been here for a whole year. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, but we definitely deserved to lose that game. The fact that we actually did score a goal is probably very unjustified. But I mean, it's Real Madrid away, that's a tough fixture. At least that's what I'm telling myself. The one league game we did play, actually, we didn't play very well in that one either. Against Brighton. But somehow we managed to scrape together a victory in the last minute. Mason Greenwood sliding in, Edinson Cavani finishing nicely at the near post. And then we faced Lazio away to finish off our 3 away fixtures in the Champions, in the episode, I guess. 2 of them in the Champions League. Again, not a great performance. We drew 0-0, which leaves us in a bit of trouble. It's fair to say. We've only got 2 points from our first 3 Champions League games. Real Madrid with 6, Lazio with 5, and we were tied with Marseille, who also had 2. Good news is we face Real Madrid and Lazio at home, so we have a chance to get some points off them, and hopefully we can beat Marseille in France as well. We'll see how that goes. Premier League, can't really complain too much. 5 wins, a draw and a loss, with 1 point off top spot, which is up at Liverpool at the moment. And hopefully we can stay up there, maybe even potentially overtake Liverpool this episode. Who knows? We've got 2 Prem games, both at home, Leeds and Tottenham. Tottenham just 3 points behind us, Leeds in about mid-table. An international break between those 2 games, and then we face Lazio again at home in the Champions League. So yeah, fun times. I don't think we've made any transfer business. Yeah, window's closed, isn't it? So yeah, nothing else to report there. We just start the episode. Not much of a break until we face Leeds, unfortunately. Will Fish off a new contract. Sure. Phil Jones transfer list. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Loan lists: Polakowski and Vitek. Igalo, extend player loans. He's an important player. I don't know about that. What does this do? Nah. Just because it would cost way too much to keep someone who's clearly a short-term option, and we don't really need him that badly. Greenwood down to a squad player? Okay, doesn't like that. Musa's been called up for USA. Let's talk to Mason Greenwood. Oh, he's just happy that I spoke to him about it. Cool. And that's problem solved. Rashford's back. So our only injury at the moment is Wan-Bissaka, who's still out for a couple of months. Langer's not getting game time at Sheffield Wednesday. Okay, let's talk to Tony Pulis. Didn't do anything, it seems. Favourites to beat Leeds. Of course, this used to be a famous derby, so try to give the fans something to watch. Something good to watch, I should say. Okay. More call-ups. So Frimpong Chong for Holland under-21s, Rojo for Argentina, Teles for Brazil, Cavani for Uruguay, Langa for Sweden under-21s, Baumgartling for Austria, Pogba for France, Van de Beek for Poland, Bruno Fernandes for Portugal, Gea for Spain, and Lindelof for Sweden. Oh, he also said this game isn't important. Um, I don't want to be toxic. The importance of this match speaks for itself, and I'm surprised to hear him speaking so negatively about it. Let's say that tight hamstring from Musa is a bit annoying. He's going to miss that Leeds game probably. Okay, training. Bruno Fernandes at the top. Awesome. And Lee Grant at the bottom. That's fine. He won't be here for too much longer. FC Halifax, going off with fish. It's not enough, even though I'm managing Halifax on one of my other saves this year. I'm not doing them any favours. I equaled up for Ivory Coast. And we play against Derby under 18s. See how our youngsters can cope. Iqbal back to Bennett. Bennett finds Pye, who brings it down. Pye over the top, Hugill in the box, shoots from a tight angle, and Randall probably should have caught it, but does at least save it. Have a throw. Pye to Garnacho. Garnacho with a good cross, and Mecca heads that over the bar. That was a good chance. Mecca to Hugill. Hugill to Savage on the edge of the box, but his shot is blocked. And Derby can clear. All lost so far. Wellens goes back to Campuala. Campuala goes long, Hugo takes a touch and shoots, straight at the goalkeeper again. He was offside anyway. Wellens finds Gerardo. Early cross, Garnacho on the back post, and we finally do take the lead. Nice finish there by Garnacho. Okay, second half. Here comes Iqbal. Wellens to Mecca. That's a pretty terrible shot. Derby throw, Rutt to Borkovic. Williams, Rogers. This is the first time they're attacking. It's a brilliant goal, to be fair. Jack Rogers from distance. And now we're in stoppage time. Borkovic on the corner. And it's headed in. Typical. Eli Chrissy makes it 2-1 to Derby. And it's a very unfortunate defeat. I think we deserve that. We stay top of the under-18 league still. So at least that's something. Alright, we'll go balanced. It's an easier game. Try and tackle harder to unsettle leads. This is our full Derby match. Press Eiling and Koch will show Phillips and Rodrigo to the weaker side and go in strong on Pablo Hernandez. Sure. Alright, so we're going to make a whole bunch of changes since it's only been 3 days since we took on Lazio. So most of our back four is changing. Maguire keeps his spot, but Sanchez, Lindelof and Shaw are out. Frimpong, Twanzebe and Tellez will start. Matic, Fred and McTominay in the midfield instead of Baumgartling and Van der Beek, Pogba. And Martial moves to centre forward. Cavani drops to the bench. Bruno Fernandes will get a rest. Greenwood and Rashford will start. Hopefully, should be a team strong enough to win. Everyone seems happy with the approach. So yeah, Manchester United versus Leeds. We have got Meslier, Eile, Llorente, Cooper, Dallas, Koch, Phillips, Rodrigo, Hernandez, Harrison, and Bamford. With Caprio, Giglione, Rafinha, Roberts, Click, Luis, and Strake on the bench. Play your game and you will win, boys. Come on. Haven't been playing well in the last few games, that's for sure. Hopefully now that we're back at home, we can step it up a notch. Leeds have had the first shot of the game. Hopefully that's just a blip. Oh, there's another one. Right, Kipre's given West Brom the lead against Aston Villa. Single highlight. Oh, here we go. Tellez with a free kick from the right. And Twanzebe with a header. Should have been a goal, but he's headed it just wide. Grant's made it 2-0 to West Brom in that game in the Netherlands. Eiling's throw, nicely cut out by McTominay. That's a brilliant pass as well to find Martial. Martial cuts inside nicely. And goes for goal, but it's over the bar. Alright, good spell. Redmond's given Southampton the lead against West Brom. And Grant's given West Brom a third in that game against Villa. Fred's just been booked. I mean, we won this game 6-2 in real life, so I'm hoping for a bit better. There's a Adama Traore is giving Wolves the lead against Sheffield United. Okay, Tellez for it's long for some reason, but McTominay flicks it onto Fred. Greenwood to Martial, but his shot is blocked. Hopefully that's not it for the highlight. Can Frimpong find a cross here? No, he can't. But we still have it. And Greenwood has a chance. Brilliant save by Meslier, and the flag actually stayed down. I think that would have counted. Greenwood might have done a bit better there. Tellez with the corner. Koch heads it away. Rashford to Tellez. Franzebe, Tellez again. Franzebe to McTominay now. Battling it out with Phillips. Yeah, highlight just dies out. De Gea goal kick. Gives it to Franzebe. Fred finds McTominay. Now Greenwood. On the way forwards. It's a clever ball, and Martial with another half chance. But it's too soft and it's easy for the keeper to save. But he's creating some good chances here. We'll bring on Scott Olsen for Rashford. Just because he's just coming back from injury, we don't want to rush him too much. Got one more highlight though. Frimpong looks for Greenwood, but Dallas intercepts. Plays it back to Meslier. Nice header by Frimpong. Gets it from Matic now. Greenwood. Two people on him. Plays it to Frimpong. Fred. Frimpong. Cross comes in. Scott Olsen, who's just come on, heads it straight at Meslier. And that was a close call. Having another highlight. Frimpong tackles Harrison. Greenwood finds Fred. I guess because we made a sub, there's a bit more time, and Fred finds Martial, and right on the stroke of half time, we take the lead. Anthony Martial with a goal. Nice run in behind by Fred to catch Leeds' defence off guard, and Martial is there to finish. Right, 1-0 up at the break. I think we grew into that half very well. As you can see from the expected goals stats, we had more and more chances as the half carried on. And I think we deserve that lead. There's still room for improvement, of course. And they brought on Roberts Koch at half time. We're already in their penalty area at the start of the second half. Greenwood's done well to win a corner from Dallas. So his corner headed away by Bamford, but crosses it back in there. McTominay with a difficult header puts that over the bar. Tellez throw straight to Hernandez. Maguire gives it back to Tellez. He finds Martial. McTominay goes down, but the ref plays on. Martial finds Scott Olsen, but the shot is blocked. Leeds are able to clear it away. The highlight carries on though. Tellez with a throw. Scott Olsen flicks it on. Falls to Greenwood. Martial surely offside. Wait, he's not? Oh wow, okay, 2-0. Nice. Anthony Martial with a goal. Greenwood setting him up. Sure he was offside. Oh well, I'm not complaining. 2-0 up, looking good. Some other goals happened in the other games. Coutinho double balls his lead against Sheffield United, and Grant got his hat-trick for West Brom. They're falling up against Villa. Tellez takes a corner. Scott Olsen heads it down for Maguire. Probably should be the other way round. That is straight at Meslier. Tellez wins a header. Scott Olsen to McTominay. Almost loses it to Phillips. Keeps it. Scott Olsen does well to find Martial for a hat-trick. And Meslier saves. It's a bad pass then by Martial. 4 now is equalised for West Ham. It's Fountain, Llorente. Just been booked for Leeds. Antonio has just given West Ham the lead against Southampton. Brzezinski headed a fifth for West Brom against Villa. And Tellez hits that free kick. Just wide, unlucky there. And 6-0 to West Brom. Carl Grant gets his fourth. They've barely scored that many this season, let alone in one match. We've got a throw. Glad to see we're keeping the pressure on. Frimpong to Fred. Tom on the edge of a box. And his shot's blocked. Still going with the highlight. Oh, apparently we are. Good ball by McTominay. Martial for a hat-trick, but this time he is offside. And it won't count. And we lose another right back. Another injury for Jeremy Frimpong. Not good. And we don't really have any right backs. Twanzebe can sort of play there. Dwyer a little less so. Bailly can also kind of play there. Lindelof can also kind of play there. Guess we'll bring on Lindelof for Frimpong then. Lindelof with a throw. See how he plays at right back. Fred to Twanzebe. Matic to Fred. Fred finds Skov Olsen in the box. Defender Ailing just gets back in time to block the shot. He's been active since he came on. Skov Olsen, pleased with how he's playing. With a little bit more end product would make it really good. Corner's headed away. Tedesco still trying to make something happen. And wins another corner. With Calvin Phillips. So there's a take, and Skov Olsen wins the header. It's over the bar. Okay, we have a throw. Lindelof gets it back from Twanzebe. Gonna bring on Bruno Fernandes for Greenwood. Once this attack ends. Lindelof running all the way into the box and then shooting on his left foot. Not something I'd recommend on a regular basis, but he does hit that one wide, unlucky. Yellow for Cooper. Leeds now have a free kick. Hernandez to the back post. Twanzebe though heads it away. Defence has been very good today, especially considering how good Leeds can be in the attacking sense. They might have one attack here though. Straight to Dallas. Dallas goes long. Twanzebe deals with it very well. Then he gives it straight to Rafinha. Fortunately, Bamford fires wide. Trezeguet's got a consolation goal for Aston Villa. They're battering from West Brom. Another yellow card just been given out. Not sure to who. Phillips finds Ailing. 4 minutes of added time to go. Cross is blocked. Hernandez to Phillips. Phillips with the cross, but Twanzebe heads it away. We might be able to counter with Martial. Matic finds Skov Olsen. And Skov Olsen's away down the left-hand side. Cross comes in, Llorente clears it though. Hernandez heads it on straight to Matic. Tellez to Twanzebe. Fred. Martial. Bruno Penales. Nice ball. Martial for the hat-trick. He's round the keeper. And he's done it. Anthony Martial with 3 goals. And we put leads to the sword today. Just like we did in real life. And Martial's had the game of his life. Love to see it. Leeds trying to get one back. Hernandez to Phillips. Dallas from the edge of the box. Well, just like that game, Stuart Dallas scores a really good goal as a consolation. It's a bit annoying not to keep the clean sheet. But we are definitely taking home the 3 points. And we're top until Liverpool play. Still top. Alright, cool. 3 goals to 1. Happy with that result and the performance in particular. Martial, obviously the man of the match, scoring all of our goals. The best player was Jack Harrison, apparently. And what else happened? So Burnley drew 2 with Fulham. Barnes and McNeil put them 2-0 up. Loftus-Cheek and Tete pulled it back. Burnley still bottom of the league, only 3 points so far. Gilbert was actually sent off for Villa when they were 6-0 down, and then they pulled it back to 6-1. Cresswell sent off for West Ham, and Wolves still won 2-0. Nothing really that affects us. Oh wow, Bielsa's firing shots at me, calling me unprofessional. Well, what can you say? He lost. He's getting very salty. Frimpong injury, 3 to 4 weeks with a twisted ankle. Not good, especially because we're already missing Wan-Bissaka. What can you do? Good game from Mengi and Dons. Not a good day for Brandon Williams for Burnley. Apparently his tackling in particular was terrible. Give Martial some praise. And we wait for our players to get injured on the international break before we face Tottenham. Standard. Is there a danger of your players becoming complacent? Hopefully not. And it's twisted ankle. Big deal. How do I feel about his latest comments? I'm not paying him the slightest bit of attention. We're all focusing on why ahead for the club. Yeah, let's just ignore him. That'll rile him up more than me actually going back at him. Just treat him like he doesn't even warrant space in my mind. Sorry about that. Alright, so more Prem games. Hoping Arsenal can do us a favour against Liverpool. Of course they didn't. So Chelsea beat Newcastle 5-2, 3 for Pulisic, 2 for Abraham, with Callum Wilson pulling 2 back. Chelsea stay within reach of us. Liverpool battering Arsenal at the Emirates, 3 for Mane and 1 for Milner. Tottenham got battered by Everton. Everton take their place in the top 4, Two for Rodriguez, Calvert-Lewin and Coleman all scoring. City held by Leicester 0-0. That's a good result, despite Johnny Evans getting a red card early on. And Brighton putting 6 past Palace. Wow. 3 for Trossard, 2 for Veltman, and a Saka on goal. So a lot of teams scoring a lot of goals, a lot of absolute thrashings happening in the Premier League. We are second. We've extended the gap on the likes of City and Tottenham. So I guess that's one positive to take. Alright, they signed a new contract. Easily offer him loan. They don't offer enough of a wage contribution, so they don't get him. More future offer for Connor Stanley. If you don't pay him, you're not getting him. Simple as that. Alright, under 21s versus Salford. See, Wigmal over to Devine. Finds cross, and Emran heads it straight at Gladkey. Salford obviously pretty closely related to Man United. It's interesting that we're actually playing them. Don't know how Emran managed to miss that. That looked like a point-blank opportunity. Here's Daniel James, relegated to under 23 duty. Gets it back from Wigmal. Sets up Hannibal, but the shot's blocked by Hunter. Now we've got a free kick. Camberwell to Neville. Hannibal. That's a brilliant ball for Emran. Straight at the goalie, and he's offside anyway, isn't he? Definitely looked that way. Hannibal goes for the switch. Frelkel heads it away. But Devine goes over the top. Chance for Emran. And he gets there before the keeper. And that at least is a nice finish. Salford though on the attack. Torre with a throw. Gets it back from Carafas. Armstrong on the edge of the box. And he scored. Wow. Did not look like going in, but Luke Armstrong has scored for Salford. Now there's his cross. James with a brilliant chance. That gets blocked. Wigmal from distance though, what a strike. And we retake the lead. And hopefully we can keep it. One more highlight, but it does look like it's going our way. Fernandez, not Bruno, on the left. Brilliant cross, and it's a tap in for Helm. And that should seal our victory. Oh, deserved win. I mean, they only had one shot in the whole game and it went in. That would have been harsh to not win that game. And that means we're qualified from our trophy calls. I don't know. PJT, what's that? Papa John's Trophy. Haven't qualified out of that. Not for Bishop, out for loan. Yeah, we got some money for that, I guess. Internationals. Anything interesting? Decent game for Henderson. Clean sheet as England beat Iceland. Not a great day for Van der Beek against Italy. Although his team won. Tomine played well. Scotland battered Slovakia. A lot of average looking performances. Savage not playing well. Wales under 19 drew with Italy. A goal and 2 assists though for Samuel Dosiwa. France under 19 smacking Serbia. It's cool. Hannibal's doing well in trading. So let's praise him. Alright, now our under 18s, Fate take on Leeds. Let's see how they get on, see if it's any better than the first team. Mecca to Wellens, he finds Gerardo down the right. Cross comes in, Hugill heads that one wide. But a good start, I guess. High with a throw. Garnacho to Iqbal. Iqbal with a cross and it just gone in. Alright, I'll take that. Pretty sure he didn't mean that, but we take the lead. Gerardo to Hardley. He finds Mecca in the box. Brilliant control. And across to Hugill, who probably meant to shoot that, but it's fell to Hugoworth, fallen to Hugoworth, and he makes it 2-0. Mecca now down the right. Can we get a third? Gerardo with a cross. Hugill's header is just wide. It's not quite falling for him today. Hugoworth. High. High cross to the back post, and Mecca comes close there. Sutcliffe to Bradbury for Leeds. Snowden over the top for Dean. Dean with a chance, and Dean with a finish. Leeds right back in the game. Hopefully that's as far as they go. Stoppage time free kick for Reagan. Kambwala heads it away. Oh, it's going to be our attack. McNeil finds Hugill over the top. Or doesn't, but it's a bad back pass by Cresswell. And Hugill does get his goal. And it's 3-1. Still time for another highlight though. It's a bad miss. I don't know which defender that was. But Dean's thrown goal again. And Dean makes it 3-2. So I guess our first team did a little bit better in the end. Considering that was 3-1. But yeah. Cool. Another cup competition. What's this? Premier Division Cup. And doing well in that, I guess. Okay, more international goals. Goal for Skovholsen. Denmark smacked Liechtenstein. Not tough opposition, but goal is nice. 2 assists from Rashford as England battered Israel in a friendly. And Greenwood scored a hat-trick in that game. So, yeah, 2 very good performances there. Henderson kept a clean sheet in that game. Can't imagine he had too much to do. Yeah, those must be Greenwood's first goals for his country. Let's just say we're happy with that. Obviously, we want Greenwood to be scoring. And that was his debut as well. A hat-trick on your international debut. Definitely doesn't happen too often. Okay, I think those interactions didn't go too well, but why? Well, Cavani apparently missed a penalty. Uruguay lost to Brazil. It's not good. I think he did well for England under 20s, even though they lost. More international games. Dylan Levitt played well as Wales lost to Sweden in the 21s. Masney played well, Czech Republic. The 21s being Azerbaijan. Very bad game for Martin Swiderski as Slovakia got battered by France at under 21 level 9-0. Jeez. Chong scored. Scotland under 21s smashed Gibraltar. Yeah, should have been an easy match. You all know Cavani missed a penalty. Dalot got an assist and played well as Portugal under-21s. Bulgaria, Vega played well. Poland under-21s smashing Montenegro. That's about it. Oh, well, if that's the only injury to come out of international week, I'm not going to complain. League run out for 9 days to 3 weeks with a pulled calf muscle. So at least influential player could have been injured. Okay. Training, Musa at the top. Love to see that. We paid Genoa 200k because Hossein Zamani made his debut for. Damn. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. Okay. Well, he played well, at least. Iran drew with Thailand. He scored, and even though Ivory Coast lost to Angola. So that's cool, I guess. At least the performances are doing well. I don't know why Twanzebe is dropping, even though he's doing well in trading. Congratulate on first cap. There you go. Alright, our under-18s just played a friendly against Biggleswade Town. But it's not really our under-18s, it's just a lot of first-team backup players getting some match fitness. Kilner's long ball finds one of those players, and Igalo thought he'd scored, but Sylvan Wilkin apparently makes a good save. Camboala's header, Wilshire, not Jack. That's in a tackle, that's a great ball by Pye, and Igalo scores at the near post. Poor Biggleswade goalkeeper. Didn't think he'd be facing the likes of Odio Igalo today. And he scores. Here's Mata. Lovely ball. Chancellor McNeil. And another great save by Sylvan Wilkin. Now we have a penalty. And Shoretire straight down the middle. Got his first team debut in real life recently. Nice to see he's pretty good in this game too. McNeil to Kilner. Cross comes in. And it's Shoretire with a header. Hard to imagine him scoring a header because he looks really small in real life. It's 3-0. And that should be the game. And that's a bad miss by our defender though. And Hayes got a chance. He has scored. But Biggleswade have one back. Mitchell Hay with the goal. Mata now with a free kick. And Hansen Arowan gets there before the goalkeeper, who for some reason came flying out. And we make it 4-1. Phil Jones with the throw. Gets it back from Mata. Finds Shoretire. Good touch. Igalo scores, but I think he's offside. Too bad. Manga played well, but only for the Sheffield Wednesday M23s. It's not what we sent him on loan for. Chong isn't playing enough on his loan spell. None of the managers ever care when they tell them that they're not keeping to their agreement. So I've pretty much given up on that. Mero's trying to get into coaching. Because he's probably not going to be getting into the first team. Well, James has just been called up to Wales. I'm surprised. I guess he's been playing for under 23s. So probably why Wales didn't call him up. But I'm pretty surprised they didn't get called up initially. Okay, another roundup. Scott Olsen played well with Denmark, Iceland. Rashford and Greenwood both got assists as England beat Belgium 3-1. That's good to see. Not a good day for Van der Beek with Holland lost at Poland. Bruno Fernandes did play well though, even though Portugal couldn't draw with Sweden. And De Gea kept a clean sheet and played well. Spain drew with Germany. Not a good day for Lindelof in that game against Portugal though. He only got 6. That's Stockport offer for Reece Devine loan. Plus paying the monies. Yeah. Not gonna happen then. Okay, under 23s versus West Ham. Ben Rama. Wow, so West Ham have got some first team players down here too. Ashley, he finds Holland. Lanzini takes a touch. That's a terrible shot. And I'll happily watch that one go wide. Helm to Ahamada. Hannibal. Igalo to Helm. Back to Igalo, but that shot's blocked. And West Ham now have a penalty. And Ben Rama has scored it. West Ham on the attack again. Robinson looking for Ben Rama and finding him. Cross finds Lanzini, but it's a good block by Hughes. Cardoso long finds Lanzini for West Ham. Lanzini back to Mangraviti. What was his name? Moving the ball, but yeah, West Ham pretty much dominating, and looks like that's continuing into the second half. Odebeko to Holland. And the ball falls very kindly back to him, and he should have scored. Puts it wide. Still in the game, at least. Here is Jones. Goes long. Igalo gets her first, so nice turn. Can he finish? Igalo, wow. He absolutely drilled that into the long corner. That looked very nice. Amaran running forwards. Can we get a late winner out of this game? Igalo is surely offside, right? Yeah. He didn't score anyway. Alright, 1-1. Actually, in the stats, he actually had more shots. So maybe draw wasn't too much of an unfair result. Wow, Ellis Street playing bad for the Derby under 23s. Injuries, Frimpong, 4 days to 2 weeks. So he might be back very soon, actually. Grant, couple of weeks. Wan-Bissaka, a month or two still. Won't see him for a while. Okay, players. Praise Martial's form. Nice. More internationals. Not a good game this time for Zamani's Iran. Battled by South Korea, but another goal for Eric Lai. He's really banging them in recently. This time they beat Guinea-Bissau, right? Yeah. Oh, Phil Jones as a coach. Can you imagine Phil Jones teaching someone how to play football? Barry Robson from Aberdeen. 23 managers. Steve Cotterill. And Mile Jedinak from Aston Villa. I remember when he was a player not too long ago. Probably won't end up getting any of them. Maybe causes some tension in the ranks. Make them off for a new contract. And then I'm all for it. Good game for Mengi as MK Dons. Sunderland. More internationals. Assist for Skov Olsen, even though Denmark got battered 5-2 by England at least. Our guy did alright. James played well as Wales beat Finland. Rashford scored in the 5-2 win. And another hat-trick for Mason Greenwood. Gee, these are ridiculous. You better bring that back to Old Trafford. Henderson played well even though he conceded 2 goals. Van der Beek scored as Holland beat Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bad game for De Gea though. Spain losing to Ukraine at home, that's a surprise. Rofesh doing all the training. No. Loan Dean Henderson. Maybe. If we get a good offer for him, I guess. It's not much good him being on the bench. Make Musa breakthrough prospect. He doesn't like that. And Skov Olsen doesn't like that. Let's just change it back. Really feel like the headache. Okay, Skov Olsen just wanted me to talk to him about it. So he's happy with that. Great. Stockport want Paul Wilson. I don't know who these people are. All I know is I have some money for it. And you don't get it. Oh, great, another injury. Pogba is out for 4 to 5 weeks with a sports hernia. Sigh. Well, that's annoying. I feel like I'm wasting my scouts' time by making them scout players like this. Damn, 1 star and half a star. Very good. Musa's at least training well. He'll eventually develop into a key player for us. See, we made Aston Villa offer their coach a new contract, even though we weren't actually going to get him. But Tottenham, last game of the day. We get to see how everyone else does first, which is cool. Under 18s versus Middlesbrough. Shoretire to Hansen and Rowan. Iqbal brings it forwards, goes for goal, and that's just wide. Unlucky there. Nice throw. Hansen and Rowan flicks it on. Hannah heads it away. Chance for play. Hugo up on the volley, and it's blocked. With the main team attacking, I guess. Hansen and Rowan to Savage. That's a good ball. Shoretire brings it down, and that's a brilliant save by Metcalf at his near post. Now Reed with a throw for them. Hutchinson with a cross. And it's headed in by Kiernan. I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing there. Cole Kiernan has scored. Nice tackle by Savage, and he finds Hoogerworth. And Metcalf saves it. Oh, that's a terrible pass by Gittow. I don't know why you would pass to your goalkeeper in that situation. That's a free goal for Hoogerworth. And we take those. Willis comes close there with a long shot that goes just wide. Shortire to high. Hanson Rowan does well to get past his man. Trying to go all the way, and he's hit the post. I was so close to being a wonder goal. Unlucky there. Gerardo slides in Hoogerworth. Can he finish? That's it. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, we should have probably won that match. We had to settle for a 1-1 draw. Right, we're one game away from getting 450k for Lukaku. No complaints there. Good game for Ethan Laird. Coventry. Birmingham. Williams played well for Burnley. Against Sheffield United. Ooh, so Arsenal actually beat Manchester City. Gabriel and Aubameyang turning around Gundogan's penalty. Surprise result, which is good for us. City struggling in 6th place at the moment. Burnley had to leave it till late to draw Sheffield United. Sharp's goal cancelled out by Barnes, but they're still bottom because they haven't won yet. Chelsea held by Aston Villa. Werner gave them the lead. Trezeguet sent off, but Grealish still managed to equalise for them, even with 10 men. Eze scored the only goal as Palace beat Newcastle. They go above City into 5th. Everton held Liverpool to a draw. Charlton scoring after 2 minutes. Firmino then equalising for Trent Alexander-Arnold was sent off. So if we beat Tottenham, we'll go top of the league, and that's where we'll end the episode. That would be nice. Leeds have beaten Southampton. Hernandez and Bamford scoring before Redmond pulled them back. West Brom beat Fulham. They're on a bit of a good run of form. They've got out of the relegation zones for now. Kipre giving them the lead. Mitrovic equalising with a penalty before Grant scored a winner. West Ham drew 0-0 with Brighton. So we've got ourselves a very good opportunity to go top here. Go cautious though, and try to hit them on the break. Defend more narrowly. Don't tackle as hard. Show Højbjerg and Dombele and Celso into the weaker sides. Then go in strong on Son and Kane. Try and stop them from wreaking havoc. Right, so 3 changes then from the team that beats. Who did we beat? Leeds, that's right. So we're running out of right backs, so Lindelof is going to start in place of Frimpong. It's going to be Musa getting a go at centre mid along with Bruno Fernandes. They replace Fred and McTominay. A little bit risky to put 2 attack-minded players there. But we'll see how it goes. Let's see how Spurs line up. So Reece, Dyer, Alderweireld, Davies, Doherty, Reguilon, Højbjerg, and Dombele, Lo Celso, Son, and Kane. With Gazaniga, Aurier, Lucas, Vinicius, Winks, Rose, and Tanganga on the bench. So yeah, it's pretty much as strong a team as you would expect from Spurs. Okay. At the very least, we'll stay second, so that's the worst case scenario. A win here would be nice. Hernandez with a free kick from 30 yards. Oh, it's gone in. I thought that was an easy save for Hugo Lloris. But much like real life, Lloris has messed it up. And Bruno Fernandes maybe could be called Bruno free kick there because he's just given us the lead. Nice. An early boost like that is definitely welcome. Puts us top for now. Let's hope we don't get arrogant though. Here comes Martial. Goes down under the challenge of Eric Dyer. Is that going to be a red card? He was the last man. He's gone. Eric Dyer has been sent off. So not only are we beating Tottenham, they are now down to 10 men. And we're looking good for a win here. Let's get that second goal though, just to be sure. Telles with a corner. Højbjerg heads it away, but Rashford's there. Telles to Maguire. Good cross. Martial's header. And it's gone in 2-0. Martial, who's on form at the moment, scores a header. What a cross that was as well from Harry Maguire. You'd expect it to be the other way round. But, yeah, 2-0 up. And this is going really, really well. Got another corner for Alex Telles to take. Header away by Doherty, but Telles finds Rashford. His shot's blocked. Greenwood goes for it. And Lloris tips that one over. Relentless pressure. Looking for more goals. If we could beat them 6-1 or better, I'd really love that. Just as revenge for real life. Doherty heads away Telles' corner. Here's Musa. Glad we've got two attacking players in that midfield now because we have a real chance to go for the jugular here. Telles wins another corner from Winks. There's Rashford with a header straight at Lloris. Another corner. Alex Telles is on it. And headed away by Kane. As far as Rashford though. Gets it back from Maguire. Gives it straight to Ndombele though, but gets it back fortunately enough. Maguire to Matic. Maguire again. Rashford to Telles. Bruno Fernandes to Maguire. And Telles has space. Can he pick someone out? Oh, and Ben Davies clears that off the line. It's very close to being an own goal. Another corner. Looks like Tottenham is struggling with our set pieces so far. Telles to take. Doherty heads it away. I mean, they're heading away for first cross, but they're not dealing with the second ball. Like, no one's even near Marcus Rashford, so he's just going to run. Musa to Bruno Fernandes. Matic. Musa. It was a weird pass. Doherty heads it away. Actually, Tottenham are going to break on this one. Winks. Doherty. Ndombele. Looking for Reguilon, but Lindelof does well to cut that out. Makeshift right back hasn't done anything wrong so far. Greenwood finds Martial. So was that a shot? That was a really bad shot, even though he is offside. That's kind of bad, but we'll forgive him. He's scoring more than enough to justify having a shot like that every now and again. Alright, Telles on the corner. Just before half time. Greenwood's header. And, well, he scored 6 goals on international duty recently. So I'm not surprised that Mason Greenwood has scored again for us. Nice header. And we're 3-0 up at the break. Things couldn't be going much better. Nice work by Lindelof. Yeah, he might get himself into the team as a right back long term if he keeps playing like that. Probably not. We'll just probably go straight to Wan-Bissaka as soon as he comes back. Okay, Davies free kick. Going short to Ndombele, but I think it's going to go long at some point. Oh, no. Celso to Kane. Winks to Doherty. Winks again. Kane, Ndombele. Celso to Kane. Ndombele with a bad pass. Greenwood heads it away. Davies gets there before Marchalvo. Celso to Region. Kane. Celso. Goes for goal. And De Gea forced to do some work. Maybe should have caught it, but if that's the most threatening Tottenham are going to be, then I'll take it. Got another corner. Telles is on it. Header away by Davies, but Musa is there. Finds Matic. Bruno Fernandes to Telles. Rashford takes a touch. Telles to Matic. Musa. Matic. Telles gets it back. Winks is giving us a bit of a problem there because he keeps tackling us. We still have it. Musa to Rashford. He might go for goal. He probably will. Doesn't. Greenwood to Bruno Fernandes, who will go for goal. This time the Reese doesn't mess it up. We'll bring on Lingard for Greenwood. Give him a bit of a rest. Telles with a throw. Header away by Winks. Here's Kane. Højbjerg goes going to smash it clear because he has nothing else he can do with it. And eventually Lindelof will get to it. Lindelof down the line for Lingard. Nice run. Bruno Fernandes to Rashford. And he has a shot blocked. Guessing that's going to be the whole highlight. Maybe not. Lingard to Bruno Fernandes again. Lingard. Musa. Bruno Fernandes to Matic. Now Lindelof. Musa. Lindelof again. Okay, that is the end of the highlight. Bring on Cavani for Rashford. Give him some minutes as well. Keep him fit. Davies with a free kick for Tottenham. Gives it to Ndombele. Makes a good run. Looks for Aurier and finds him. Beating Telles. There's no one in the box though for Tottenham. Goes back to Ndombele. Aurier. Winks. Links to Ndombele, good block, Harry Maguire. And we deal with that pretty comfortably. Alright, we're approaching the end. 3 minutes of added time. We've got another corner. It's going to be no surprise. Alex Tellers to take it. And Cavani wins the header. One is over the bar. Bring on Fred for, I guess, the last couple of minutes for Bruno Fernandes. Don't think it's going to matter too much though. Or is it? That was a brilliant cross by Fred. And Martial probably should have scored. He heads it wide. I guess we'll take the 3-0. When you play against a team like Tottenham, you expect a challenge. But when the goalkeeper fumbles an early free kick, and then they get a red card early on, definitely makes the game a lot easier. So, yeah, we'll take the luck as it comes. And then we go top of the table. That's where we'll also end the episode. Of course, we won't end the episode here. Still got a Champions League game to play against Lazio, but in terms of a Premier League, we'll end the day top of the league. So Bruno Fernandes gets the man of the match with his free kick. I mean, Tellez very close. His corner deliveries caused so many problems, and one of them with an assist. Worst player was Alderweireld. I mean, Dyer didn't even get a rating. He was sent off so early in the game. Yeah, notice Rashford's form though isn't very good. Even though we're winning, he's not playing very well. But yeah, there we are. First place. Oh wow. If Matic plays another game, we'll have to give Chelsea £1 million. Great. Okay, we'll rest Bruno Fernandes. He's been playing a lot. Leicester v Wolves. I think Leicester in the relegation zones at the moment, aren't they? Doing too well. Well, they're out of them now, though. Jamie Vardy with the only goals. They beat Wolves. Okay, time to take on Lazio. This is a must-win game if we're going to stay in the Champions League. Alright, under 23s versus Liverpool then. Normally a derby match. James gives it to Hannibal. And Matt is in the box. No, he had a very good game once against Liverpool. And Daniel James in the end shoots wide. Here come Liverpool. They've got some first team players here too. Shaqiri over the top for Hardy. And that's in. That is in off the post. Joe Hardy gives Liverpool the lead. right after half time. Mata to Ahamada. Hannibal, Emran looking for Mata, but it's intercepted. Oh wow. And that pass back has just gone in. Poor Nathan Phillips. Good for us though, we've got an equaliser. Now here we come again, another dodgy pass. Hannibal through for Emran. Emran puts it wide, that was a big chance. Liverpool corner, Shaqiri. There's Jones at the back post and it's gone in. And there's Phillips who scored an own goal with a pass back and has now made up for it. And it's probably won it for Liverpool, but here we come again with James. Goes for goal, but Tsimikas blocks it. And James just runs it out for a throw, as you would expect Daniel James to do. Yeah, unfortunate there. Team of the week, Lindelof, Maguire, Telles, Greenwood and Bruno Fernandes all making it there. Deservedly so. Alright, some early Champions League games. So Atletico Madrid have battered Ferencváros 7-1. 3 for Saul, 2 for Suarez, Felipe and Koke scoring as well. Magzik pulled one back, 6-0. And Marseille have beaten Real Madrid 1-0. Dimitri Payet scoring from the spot. That could be a big goal. So we really need to win this game to stay in this group. Otherwise, we're going to end up lagging behind. Play for set pieces. Press Lazari, Parolo, show Milinkovic, Savic, Alberto, and Correa onto their weaker sides. Hopefully we're on a good run of confidence. So we should play well at least against Lazio. Hopefully it's enough to win. Bailly is going to replace Lindelof at right back. Baumgartlinger comes in for Matic, holding mid. Moose is going to replace Greenwood on the right hand side. Bruno Fernandes also drops to the bench because promised him rest. Van der Beek and McTominay will start in the middle. Let's go, boys. Selves for victory. Lazio got Strakosha, Luis Felipe, Acerbi, Radu, Lazari, a baby from Al Save, Parolo, Lulic, Milinkovic, Savic, Luis Alberto, Correa, and Mobile, with Reina, Marusic, Boat, Patrick, Fares, Andreas Pereira, who's actually on loan from United in real life, Akbar Akro, Cataldi, Siz, Cohen, Coman, and Caicedo on the bench. Hopefully this rotated midfield can do a good enough job. Yeah. That group does not look good at the moment. But a win would make it look a lot better. Okay, nothing of consequence happening so far. We've had the first shot released. Lazari with a throw. Gets it back from Milinkovic, Savic. Parolo to Acerbi. Now Radu. Luis Alberto gets it back from Parolo. Milinkovic, Savic, Parolo again. Milinkovic-Savic back to Luis Felipe. Plays it long, but Maguire wins the header. Martial brings it down, chance to attack. Martial does well to find Musa. Got Bailly with him. And Bailly really taking his role as a right back seriously with a nice run forward. Gets it back from Van der Beek. Van der Beek with a brilliant cross, and Marcus Rashford with a big goal at the back post. He hasn't played well in the other two games of this episode, but looks like he may finally have found his form. Brilliant cross as well by Van der Beek, who hasn't actually played today until this match. It's proven to be a good decision so far. And that puts us second in the group for now. So yeah, that group looking a lot better than it did at the start of this episode. Let's hope we can keep playing and not concede. So you have a corner. Luis Alberto. Chevy's header is over the bar. Thank goodness. Yellow card for Milinkovic-Savic. Alright, I thought it was going to be half time. Zari with a throw for Lazio. Here's Correa. To Parolo's. Unmarked. Luis Alberto. Milinkovic-Savic, what a block by Alex Telles. That was a really good chance. We get away with that. We're letting Lazio back into this game a little bit. We are 1-0 up at half time. And yeah, Marcus Rashford so far has made the difference. Telles free kick. Been pretty good from crosses so far. Is that a handball? I think it is a handball. Radu. I mean, I'm not very good at spotting handball animations in this game. That looked very weird, so we might just have a penalty here. No Bruno Fernandes to take it at the moment, but what's the referee saying then? It will be a penalty. Nice. Alex Telles, it's all up to you, mate. Oh, has he scored for us yet in this save? I'm not sure. Well, he definitely has now. Alex Telles, he's deserved it as well. He's played really well today. That is his first goal for the club. And we're 2-0 up. It looks like we're going to be getting the 3 points. And crucially, they're head-to-head over Lazio. Well, maybe crucially. That only matters if we have the same amount of points as them, which we do at the moment. Telles whips in a free kick. The ball's bouncing around the box. It falls for Maguire. That may well have been a goal. Good save in the end. Maguire back in there though from McTominay. In the end, that probably could have been a goal too. He heads it straight at the goalkeeper. Now we have a throw. Telles to McTominay. Back to Telles, who finds Martial. And Martial finishes it off. Goalkeeper probably should have saved it. Martial on one hell of a scoring run at the moment. And with 3-0 up. It's been a very, very good episode. Very little stress. I'm enjoying it. Tellez now with a free kick. Can we make it 4? Musa heads it across and Twanzebe, looking to score his first goal for the club, hits the crossbar and over. Unlucky. Lingard for Rashford. Same change we made in the last game, just to give people some rest. Bailly with a throw. Van der Beek. Back to Bailly. Bailly's cross. Martial of a near post. Don't know how he missed, really. It looked like he was right in front of the goal. Oh well. Okay. Tellez with a free kick. Van der Beek at the back post. Heads that one over the bar. That probably should have been a goal. We could have put quite a few past Lazio by now. One last free kick maybe. Tellez whips it in, but it's not the best of deliveries. Strakosha catches it, but should be with a full-time whistle. And there it is, United 3, Lazio 0. Our best Champions League performance this season, without a doubt. No surprise to see Alex Tellez get the man of the match with a goal and an assist, scoring from a penalty spot, and then setting up Martial's goal. A really good day for him. Worst player for Lazio ended up being Lulic, who was a player I signed for Galatasaray on FM20, and then ended up hardly playing. Yeah, nice victory to wrap up the episode. And we're now in a Champions League qualification position. Elsewhere, Liverpool smacked Atalanta 4-0. Actually, we'll take a look at those in a sec so we can see the groups a bit. Great game for Mengi, Keylon spat at Shrewsbury 5-0. Galway playing well for Rotherham, getting 2 assists even though they lost to QPR. Praised Tellez's performance. And Gareth Southgate was watching, looking at Twanzebe, Maguire and Rashford. And Spain manager Luis Enrique was there, looking at De Gea for us, Reina and Patrick for them. Sure they would have been impressed. Let's have a look at the Champions League games then. So Liverpool battered Atalanta 4-0, 2 for Jota and 2 for Vinicius Jr. I'm guessing. So they've pretty much qualified. Very surprised that Liverpool threw that away now. Mönchengladbach beat Porto 4-0, 3 for Turan, 1 for Benez. Salzburg drew with Shakhtar. Daka's goal cancelled out by Bondar. Any of those 3 could still qualify. Ajax beat Dortmund 3-2, coming back from 2-0 down in the last 5 minutes. That's a crazy comeback. Hummels and Emre Can with the goals. Hummel's own goal, Tadic and Ekkelenkamp turning that one around though. Ronaldo scoring a hat-trick for Juve, and with Bernardeschi goals, they smacked Lokomotiv Moscow. So Juventus have now qualified from that group. It's anyone's game who gets second. And of course our group now, where it's very, very close. Real Madrid have 6 points, everyone else has 5. We play Real Madrid at home and Marseille away. If we beat Marseille, that should be enough to qualify us. Hopefully we can get a result against Real Madrid as well. That's going to be it for the episode. It's been a very, very good one. We started by beating Leeds 3-1 with Anthony Martial scoring all 3 of them. Stuart Dallas pulling one back, but that really mattering. We scored 3 in both of our other games as well. 3-0 against Tottenham, Bruno Fernandes scoring a free kick very early on, which Lloris probably should have saved before Eric Dyer was sent off, fouling Martial as the last man. Martial then scored our second goal to make it 2-0 before Mason Greenwood headed in third. We then went on to beat Lazio 3-0. Rashford scoring from Van der Beek's cross. Alex Telles scoring a penalty after a Radu handball. And then Martial finishing off Telles' pass to make it 3-0. So now we're top of the Premier League table after Liverpool dropped points. That's good. In the Champions League, we're now in a qualification spot. Still, it's very, very close. We've got Real Madrid at home and Marseille away. And hopefully we can at least qualify, maybe even top the group if we beat Real Madrid. We'll see. Yeah, next time, all 3 of our games are away. Got 12th place Newcastle in the league. Then we go to Marseille in the Champions League, where I think a win is enough to qualify us. Yeah, because then we'd have a head-to-head over Marseille and Lazio. I guess not really, because Lazio could beat Real Madrid, so never mind. We could qualify if Real Madrid beat Lazio, which is fairly likely. Then we're away to Aston Villa, who are in 15th. So, yeah. I guess the highlight there is the crucial Champions League game against Marseille. I'm going to end the episode there. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I see you next time. Have a good day, and see you.